Good day, fellow observers. Today we're going to do a Northwell Health Ice Sensor test for version 13.2.1. It's going to be a 12-minute drive, 3.3 miles. Let me activate FSD. Okay, so FSD is loading because of this turning steering wheel. Okay, interesting. It's not moving. So I'll give it a lot of time. Okay, good.
Now turn left onto Albatross Road.
Okay, good.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Orchid Road. Now turn right onto Orchid Road.
Okay, now we turn right.
Now turn left onto North Newbridge Road.
Okay. Now, are we making a left here? Okay, good. Good, cautious left. But if I was driving, maybe I would let the car turn first, because, you know, sometimes the turn signal is on, but actually that's not what the driver meant. They just forgot to turn it off. But that's just me. What do you guys think? Now we have a green.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Hempstead Turnpike. Now turn right onto Hempstead Turnpike.
Okay, well now we make a right here. Okay, good, right turn, and positions itself to the middle lane. Okay, so we are on the middle lane for quite some time. We've crossed several green lights, and I think it was smooth sailing drive. I wasn't even talking that much. And now we are 0.6 miles away. So we are stopping here on red. just crossed the green, and I think for this oncoming green we are crossing it too, but I'm really waiting. Okay, good. This is what I was waiting for this lane change to the right lane. Now it's doing it, I think, a bit early compared to the prior versions, and this is something that I would prefer, so that it wouldn't be having any hard time on making a lane change if it makes it late.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Merrick Avenue.
So now we go to the right turn lane here, and then make a right.
Now turn right onto Merrick Avenue.
And then let's see if FSD will need to, let's see if FSD will be able to handle a small roundabout, or maybe I should disengage it.
In 500 feet, turn right, then turn left.
Okay, it still thinks it's a turn left.
Now turn right.
So it's gonna make a right here, but after this, it still thinks that this is a turn left.
Now turn left.
So I have to disengage. Oh snap, okay. Alright, this is something different. Okay, let's see this. Alright, I'm all for this one. Okay, so we have been going around the parking lot, and okay, so this is a good way to solve it. So that's good. And so now we are at the destination, and as it approaches this entrance, I should disengage.
Now you have arrived at your destination.
But you know what? Let me just see where it will stop though. Okay, it says no parking anytime, but it's here for reserved parking for people with disabilities. So let me just get out right away. Now that was a good way to end the test. So it will still start, try to look for a parking spot, but it's still not right on onto us as far as the correct location. So let me just give my takeaways. I activated FSD in a neighborhood, and FSD took some time to advance, and eventually it did, and it made left on stop, and there were no oncoming cars, so that was an easy one. And then also up ahead there was a turn right on stop towards Orchid Lane, and FSD was able to make the turn. That being said, FSD made a left turn on green to Newbridge Road, but the thing is, there was an opposite car that's making the same turn, and FSD was making the turn as well as that car was turning. Now I've mentioned that if I was driving, I would have waited a little bit more and let that car turn first, so that there would be no confusion and that I won't get shocked if in case it will just go straight, because sometimes it happens, like this turn signal was turned on accidentally, or was forgot, or it was like the driver forgot to turn it off. So it's just me being cautious. So yeah, and then we went straight to Newbridge Road, crossed several lights, and then positioned to the right turn lane towards Hempstead Tpke, and waited for the green. And on green, it was able to choose the middle lane, and that middle lane drive it was so smooth that I was like, I forgot to talk, but there's nothing really to talk about apart from, like, we had straight green lights, and so that's why it was just a simple drive straight. And then close to the turn right to Merrick Avenue, I noticed FSD making a very early lane change to the right, which I would have done as well, so that is good. And FSD was able to go straight and went to the right turn lane and made a right to Merrick Avenue, and then it made a right towards the destination. And I thought that on the roundabout case, I thought it will fail, but even though the navigation says to make a left on the roundabout, it actually didn't, and FSD went around a parking spot. And I think that's how you solve it too. Like, if someone can't do the roundabout on the right way, I think that's an alternative solution to it. So I was surprised, and this is a good development that it was able to do that, so I think that's great. And yeah, the drive was smooth and reasonable, and I see that there is improvement on this roundabout case, and I'm glad that there's movement on this one, because I've been very picky on when FSD can try to solve this, and so today it was able to find a solution. So those are all my takeaways for this test, and if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.